Well, good morning, folks. Draw your attention to the front. Welcome. I'm Sandra O'Brien, auctioneer, working alongside fellow auctioneers here at Harcourts Gold. We have Mark Morrison to my left and Chris Kennedy to my right, and Daniel Pengelly is somewhere down the back of the room. Now, a very warm welcome to our owners this morning. We thank you and we acknowledge your ease of access and presentation over the past few weeks has probably been quite outstanding, so thank you for that. We also thank you for choosing to work alongside us here at Harcourts Gold and your lead marketing consultant, as we do appreciate there is choice in the marketplace. Moving on to introduce you to our management team here at Harcourts Gold. If you need to call on any one of these folk, please do reach out. They're here to help support and guide you through today's proceedings. Firstly, our fabulous leader to my right, it's Harcourts Gold business owner Lynette McFadden. Papanui managers, we have Jane Meyer in the fawn jacket there, Naomi Burge to her left, Henry Cochrane at the back there, and we have our Spitfire manager, our brand new branch at the airport, Mitchell McDonald, heads up that. And we have Margaret Danza as well, and she's based at our Redwood office. We also have Mr. Doug Soper, he's a little bit more to the east, and he looks after our east side office at the C, New Brighton. Now, Alana and Ari take care of everything you see on the screen here today. Now, they just keep us auctioneers in check, but they also beam out to the world via our webcam. Now, we can have a large number online at any one time viewing. So if you've joined us this morning, we bid you well and welcome you. Now, I know your lead marketing consultant will have made all the relevant documentation pertaining to the property you're interested in available throughout the campaign. That's the LIM, the title, and the agreement from which we work as approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. Now, as per that agreement, there are a few rules and regulations we must play by, folks. Firstly, our sellers have set a reserve price. That won't be disclosed to our bidders, but subject to your bidding, reaching or breaching that reserve, the highest bidder who I accept shall become the purchaser. Now, I may nominate the sum by which bidding may take place and also may refuse any bid, just if we deem it not to be in the best interest of the seller. The auctioneer or licensed real estate agent may submit a bid on behalf of any other person. Now, rest assured if this occurs, and we will have some bidding by agents on the phone today, the paperwork will have been signed and cited prior to today's auction. Our sellers reserve the right to bid exclusively through our auctioneers, and this is referred to as a vendor bid. Now, if this occurs, it will be clearly identified as vendor bid, and it will be well below that reserve price. Our sellers also reserve the right to withdraw the property from sale before the property is actually sold and without declaring the reserve price. Now, what this means is our sellers have simply exercised their rights under clause 2.6 of the agreement and withdrawn the property from auction and sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen very often, but it can happen from time to time. So my recommendation is to avoid disappointment, you need to hold the highest bid and be spoken to first. If a dispute arises concerning any bid, then I'll simply determine the dispute or re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Finally, if you're the lucky purchaser this morning, identified by the fall of the hammer, then before you head away to celebrate, we do require a couple of things from you. Firstly, you sign the contract recording the sale and acknowledge receipt of the approved REA guide. You arrange the deposit of a mere 10% payment by internet banking, and you complete the GST information in Schedule 1 of that same agreement. Buyers, those are the rules under which you bid and buy today. Cash and unconditional is your bidding. Good luck to our bidders and to our sellers this morning. Moving on with our auction lineup of some 14 today, and just to confuse things a little bit, our first auction this morning at 23 Ruby Ave has been brought forward. So this differs somewhat from everything you have just heard. Shortly, I shall announce the pre-auction offer figure, then give you time to contemplate that. Should there be bidding, we will hold an auction. If I don't see any bidding, then the property will be knocked down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer. As we will be selling 23 Ruby Ave today, I won't be placing any vendor bids, nor will our owners be withdrawing and selling the property from sale. Folks, you've been patient enough. It's timely we get things underway. Welcome to Mary Turnbull. It wouldn't be an auction day without you representing your owners in our rooms. You've had a very powerful, short, sharp campaign here. You're all good to go? Good to go. Wonderful. Okay. Good luck to our sellers and our buyers. 23 Ruby Ave Northwood is more formally described by the legal fraternity as a freehold parcel of some 684 square metres on lot 535, deposit plan 338436, all contained and identified in that record of title 158148 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Schedule 2 has a plethora of exquisite top-level chattels. I won't go through all of those. They haven't changed the original draft. And further terms of sale, we take that you have read and understood those, clauses 23 through to 25. Well, the 18th of November, folks, your life takes a turn for the best when you get the keys to this beautiful, beautiful home. Let's take one more stroll through 23 Ruby Avenue. What a dazzling property this is. A contemporary family home that just speaks of expansive executive living right in the heart of sought after Hampton Grange. She simply sparkles throughout with exquisite chattels, and how wonderful it is to feel that tiled heated flooring and plush carpet throughout. I love the extra high stud that greets you in the entranceway and moves through into that formal lounge. It's a wonderful space for even entertaining and enjoyment in front of that gas fire with family and friends. A practical yet stunning kitchen layout. Well, if you can't create a masterpiece in this kitchen, then it would have to be said, sadly, there's no hope for you as a chef. The family living area will be the hub of the home and where everyone will gather. Now, with summer just around the corner, getting a glimpse of it today, the seamless flow to that manicured and landscaped courtyard creates a private, entertaining outdoor space second to none, and that your friends will only envy. As you would expect, all bedrooms are incredibly spacious, with the master boasting that walk-in robe and ensuite, well appointed for warmth, of course, and plenty of storage. Not to mention your own electric vehicle charging outlet in that double internal access garage. Fit for royalty, 23 Ruby Ave is one of the crown jewels, and it's easy to see why it's been brought forward today, folks. And the level of that brought forward offer is $1,420,000. Give you time to digest that. 1.420. Welcome your bids. I said 10,000 anywhere in the room. We are selling away, folks. Treat yourself and your family to this executive style home at $1,420,000. I span the room. Give you time. I'll call it away 3 times. If you're extra tall like Mark Morrison here, you'll fit right into this extra high stud. First call at 1.420. Second, final call. We are selling, folks. Are you all silent? All done. Third, final call at 1.420. We sell away. Scanning the room. We'll hold on tight, buyers. It is going. It is sold. Congratulations to our buyers and our sellers. We move on with our second one on the lineup.
so much for your patience. A very strong start there. Thank you, Sandra. Well done, Mary Turnbull, and to your owners. I now take you across town for our second of the day, 43 Iffingham Street in North New Brighton, out there by the beach. Milena Bartlett, Andrew Swift. These two superstars have been representing the property, looking after our lovely owners in recent weeks and assisting you through your journey towards home ownership here at number 43. Let me steer you through the formalities of this one for the very last time. You gain an estate and freehold, so you're buying the best land available to you here in New Zealand, 539 squares of that freehold land. Lot 32, deposit plan 6059. It's all outlined in that certificate of title that Milena and Andrew have been making available to you. Settlement date set down for the 21st of October, so not too long to wait. You get the keys in just a matter of weeks. Schedule 2 outlines the listed chattels. They remain as circulated. Your further terms of sale, clauses 23 through to 24.3. You bid and you buy on that basis, folks. As Sandra reminded you all at the start of the day, your bidding is cash and unconditional in all respects. I take you back to number 43 just for the very last time. Today, not only do we sell you a fabulous house, I think that we sell you a better way of life. An enviable lifestyle is on offer here. Our current custodians, goodness me, they have poured their heart, their soul, and all of their expertise at the same time into this one. It is just a magical home that you gain today, but we are looking for that next owner to take charge here. I love the spaces throughout the home to entertain or just to simply kick back and relax. The ability to chase the sun throughout the day should you need to. Outside entertaining spaces both at the front and the rear of the home is certainly very rare to find. In terms of end of day accommodation, 4 bedrooms on offer. That bathroom absolutely sparkles as well. And on your front doorstep, if you ever choose to leave home, which may be a struggle because it's such a cracker, you've got that fantastic lifestyle I mentioned just a moment ago. It's the beach, it's the golf course, it's the forest, it is all there. Those that live in the area know what I'm talking about, and those that don't, well, you want to buy this home because then you can start living it. My instructions today, folks, I'm going to place a vendor bid to kick things underway, representing our lovely owners at $520,000. There's our line in the sand at North New Brighton, who's got $540,000 for me. 540, sir. Good luck to you. Nice to see you. All the very best in your endeavours at $540,000. And who's got 560 next? 560, nice to see you as well, sir. But straight back at 580 and 600, you'd say 600 with you, thank you. At 603 at this stage and 620, was it? Yes. 620, nice and easy. And 630, thank you. And 640 in the tens now, and 50 now, and 660, music to my ears. 670 in the tens and 80, this is quick and this is fun. At 680 on the far side, is it here next? You tell me. But at 680 for Iffingham Street at number 43. 685, 90 it is. He's shadowing every move, but that's okay. Take confidence. This is great real estate at 690,000. Once, twice. 695, still just 695, 700 wide open. There she goes at 700. Get to those psychological barriers first at 700, 000 I have. Fast and furious. Take a deep breath. Be courageous. Be bold. Come back at 705. Once as I call it away, a beautiful lifestyle awaits. Remember, banks give pre-approval to round figures like 700,000, sir, so you need to get your nose back in front. Twice. 705. About 706. Wasn't asking for one, sir, but I worked with you at 706. Doesn't put much daylight between you and second place. At 706 I have.
706, 500.
Okay, we play the $500 game already. Okay. Well, we're at 706.5. 708, putting 1,500 on. It's a good bid, sir. It's $708,000. We're at 708. Is it 710 here, sir? These little $500 bids aren't working. Come back with something a little bit stronger. But at 708, I have once. At number 43, twice. Shaking your head in the wrong direction, up and down's a whole lot better. Can't help you into home ownership with a shake of the head. Try a nod. I'll work with another 500. It's 708. It's just across from you. Second chance at 708. What's it worth to you now? What's it worth to you in the future? No more open homes. As much as Andrew and Milena are lovely people, you don't have to meet real estate agents anymore. If you keep going, you keep bidding. Bid chance. At 708, do we just simply pause?
Change of instructions. We're on the market.
Change of instructions, sir. I sell you the home unless there's a further bid at 708. You're in pole position. That may change our underbidder's strategy. The goalposts are in sight at $708,000. I sell away.
710.
710. Bold move, but it's good. And 711. Conveniently done. And 13, 14. Shout them out.
17 here, Mark.
700.
717, gentlemen on the window.
717. Thank you, Chris. I look young, but I'm really hard of hearing.
Oh,
At 717,000. I know I sell away at 717. Once. 720, surely.
18.
19. 19. Yeah, it's like counting.
20.
20. 21 key to the door, sir. You can have the key to the door. Bid 721. Find out. At 720, do you lose for $1,000? Could have, should have, would have. Okay, is that nodding that you're bidding or nodding that you're happy to lose by 1,000? I sell away at 720. First time, I give you 2 more chances to change your mind at 720. Second and third chance at 720, down the middle. $500. Just trying to help you into home ownership. 500, sure. 720 and 5. Come back at 725. Come back strong.
21.
21, absolutely. Sauce for the goose, as they say. Good for the goose, good for the gander at 721. Selling first chance at 721. It's only money, sir. Twice. Third chance at 721. I sell this time, giving you plenty of opportunity at 721. It's going down the middle. Number 43, Iffingham at 721. Going. Sold this way. Nicely done. Congratulations. The arms go up victorious. Well bid, well bought. Andrew and Maloney, you do it again. Congratulations. Outstanding campaign. Congratulations to our owners.
Gentlemen, a wonderful, wonderful start here in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms. By way of introduction, Chris Kennedy's my name, one of 4 auctioneers working in the room this morning. I bid you a very, very good morning and remind you that today we've bidden by cash and unconditional. It is a good market out there. Now's the time to be securing property. Now's the time to put your stake in the ground and say, we are on the property ladder. We are doing everything right. Belinda Dunster, good morning to you. Lovely to have you in our auction rooms. Team Dunster doing a fabulous job out in Papanui. Are you all set to go? All set?
Yes.
Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful owners. The property itself, though, it's more importantly described as 1-14 Meadow Street, Papanui in Christchurch. Now, this is a cross lease and freehold. It is flat 1 deposited plan 78914 in carport with flat 1 deposited plan 78914 on lot 3 deposited plan 12448, having a half share in some 1,037 square metres. That's described and contained in certificate of title. Volume 45B, folio 582 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, that's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. No change to the chattels. We'll take those as being read and accepted. We take that you've read, you've understood clauses 23 through 25.1. You bid, you buy on that basis. And as I've said already, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Possession and settlement date, one of the same, set down for the 28th of October 2022. That's the day your life just takes on a new meaning. That's the day you move into your new abode. And what a wonderful offering this is. I think this is position perfect. It's set on what I believe is a fabulous, fabulous parcel of land, offering mature plantings, so much space, but also some beautiful privacy. It really is a fabulous offering. I absolutely love these types of settings because this is where families develop, where they build memories, where they build wonderful, wonderful lives together in the privacy of their own home. And of course, 4 bedrooms offers that beautiful privacy, offers that magnificent start in life. Of course, a couple of bathrooms, a renovated kitchen. It really is a beautiful package. Big bifold doors, they bring that outside in and take the inside out with just total ease. This is family living at its best. This is family fun. This is where you start your new lives, buyers. My instructions, open the bidding at $520,000. I'll look for 20 on the rise, should I see it. 520 with me, 40 back with you, sir. Thank you at 540. We're underway in 60 now here, 560, 80's back here. $580,000. I call you back at 600 at 580. 600,000 done quickly and 20 here at 620. $620,000 bid. I look for 40 on the rise, 620. First call at $620,000. Second, I'll take a 10 if it helps. At 620.
625.
Beautiful. 625. Stay. 630. 630. There you go. $630,000 bid now. 630 is the call now at 630. Call you back at 5 on if you like. 5 to stay alive. At 630. It's the wake up time in our house, but at 630, bid with you, sir, at $630,000. First call at 630. Second at 630. Can I ask you to increase your bid? Don't have instructions to sell it at this level. At 630, it is with you though, at 630. Sonia, I come back, I give you another opportunity at 630 bid.
35.
35 here, bids over here at 35. 640 back, 640. 640, fairly bid and offered now. 640 is the call. First time. Another 5, Sonia. Surely, for a great start in life. At 640 bid here.
Yeah, 645.
45's over here. 645, it's against you now. 50. 2.5, cutting me back. As Mark says, there'll be nothing left of me at the end of the day. But at 647.5, it is with you. Sonia, you won't be put off by that. Come back at 650. 647 to 5.
650.
50's here at 650. Do you go 2.5, 52 to 5? Chiropractically damaging that. You'll go home homeless and with a sore neck. 652 and 5, bid here at 652 the half. Once. Are you sure?
Positive.
Gee, just starting to get to know you again. Twice. What was that? Chance would be a fine thing. I don't think Katie would appreciate that. At 652.5, it is here. Are we going to pause? You just, yeah, no, I'm flattered. Absolutely flattered. Bids here at 652.5. Sonia, if I don't see a bid, I'm going to pause. All rights transferred, 652.5. Once, twice. Third call, are you sure? Sir, madam, we'll pause with you at 652.5. We'll find some space out the back, offer you an opportunity. Good luck to you. Auction is still live. Paused at 652.5.
Okay, folks, well, just while we're having some discussions and negotiations out the back, we now take you to the peninsula. We take you across to Diamond Harbour, 6 Miraway Drive in Diamond Harbour. What a beautiful oasis that this is. I'll be representing and taking you through this property very, very shortly. Michelle Fu and Archer Shu have been our representatives, our agents, our fine esteemed colleagues looking after this beautiful home, this wonderful opportunity, and representing our lovely owners very ably at the same time. Good luck to all involved here at number 6. This is an estate and freehold, 786 square metres more or less of that freehold parcel. Lot 67 is deposit plan 354225, and it's all outlined in your certificate of title. The team have been filing through to each and every one of you. Settlement date I have set down for the 14th of October of this year, or any other such date that may be mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2, well, you need to check out that chattel list. It's all in there and it remains as circulated. Those further terms of sale, nice and easy. They're clauses 23 through to 24. You bid, and you buy on that basis here today. And as we always say, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Just 10% is what we require from you at the fall of the hammer. Well, number 6, Miraway Drive. This offers you an absolutely private oasis, your very own getaway. This really is a home in every sense of the word. Downstairs, you're greeted by the everyday living spaces. You've got 2 living spaces to enjoy, and they never forget, and they always remind you, in fact, of that gorgeous outdoor space, so carefully thought out, just ever so perfect. There is no doubt about that. It's just a gorgeous place to kick back, relax and unwind. Upstairs are 3 of the 4 bedrooms on offer. You've got that nice option on the ground floor, perhaps as a guest room or a teenage retreat if the teenager needs a little bit of space away from the rest of the family. But it's just the reality of everyday life that you get to escape here. You've got upstairs the views of the harbour and the peninsula. You can take them in. I don't think that will ever become boring to look at. It will just continually take your breath away. At the same time, convenience is abound here. Plenty of convenience in terms of the Foursquare just up the way. You've got school within walking distance, and you can head down to the ferry down there. You can head across to Littleton on the weekend, across to the farmers market if you fancy a little bit of an outing. Folks, we just need to work out the value here at number 6. We do that by way of an opening bid or offer. Who'd like to start things away? Who'd like to finish? Who's got a winning bid? I'm in your hands. Perhaps some guidance from the auctioneers. What you look for is there's $760,000 anywhere for a beautiful lifestyle. Would have thought it'd be really easy at $760,000. All right, you're about as quiet as the community over in Diamond Harbour. So what I do is I place the vendor bid at $760,000. I represent my lovely owners. Clearly not for sale at $760,000. Does someone round me up to $800,000 to kick things along? Ask very politely. I smile. 800 anyway. First chance at 760 on that vendor bid on behalf of my owners. Looking for 800. Move me along by 40. twice for those breathtaking views. Private garden. You feel like you're on holiday every time you come home. Third chance. Final chance at $760,000. Well, Archer Michelle, I advanced the bidding to $800,000. I place another vendor bid at $800,000. Look, I'll look for $20,000 anywhere in the room. We can pause and have a conversation with you. You have the first right to buy. Bid me $820 for that right. First chance at $800. My second and final vendor bid. Second call, third chance, quickly in your hands. You surprised me. Well, you've spoken volumes by not speaking at all today, folks. Really am surprised and shocked. At $800,000, we're not for sale at $800,000. Clearly worth a whole lot more than that for a beautiful home such as this. At $800,000, Michelle Archer, I hand the property back to your very capable hands. I understand we've got a couple of conditional parties showing some interest. So if you have interest as well, I suggest you make a beeline for Michelle and Archer, and they'll be able to assist you into ownership here at number 6. Good luck, ladies, and good luck to our owners. We will move forward. We'll put some bidding music on, then we move forward to Glenmore Ave. Alrighty team, let us now move forward to number 5 in your program, 68B Glenmore Avenue in Casebrook. Before we move into the formalities of this one, I just want to give the Beckenham unit at Ferndale School a big shout out, because I understand there may be a few of you who are tuning in to watch the auction today, so nice to see you all on our website through our YouTube channel. 68B Glenmore Avenue in Casebrook, very ably brought to the market by Leanne Marriott. She's the cat whisperer, it would seem. There's just a pussycat that's walked into our auction room, so I hope they've registered. They've completed all the paperwork. But anyway, in terms of 68B Glenmore Ave in Casebrook, I know this isn't a state and freehold. It's 922 very generous square metres of that freehold parcel. It's lot 18. It's deposited plan 40167, all outlined in that certificate of title. The 27th of January of next year is the conjoined settlement and possession date, so plenty of time to get your affairs in order and to get those boxes packed. List of chattels outlined in Schedule 2. I do note a few are excluded. The plants is marked, the TV brackets, the TVs in the living room and the master bedroom, and also that pussycat is not a chattel. That's right, Leanne. It doesn't come. It's not a fixture, no. You can certainly remove it, as Leanne's just demonstrated. Further terms of 23 and 24. Your bidding is cash and unconditional in all respects. Well, your search for your next home need not take you any more time, because Glenmore Ave here at number 68 is surely the one for you. This is a substantially proportioned home that we bring to the market today. It's spread across 2 levels, plenty of space for busy families, perfect for having friends over for dinners, but also for those quiet moments just to kick back, unwind and relax with a book in that gorgeous sunny conservatory. That's a nice, warm, sunny place to be year-round. The home and just the situation and the orientation is very private, very sunny, well-proportioned. I just think that this is an absolute winner right across the board. You're in zone for Cotswold Primary, Papanui High, close to the malls, the airport, parks and recreation. It is all here. It is all on offer. We just need to work out its value. We do that by way of an opening bid or offer. Need a little bit more than that. Is there $730,000 anywhere? Nice place to start, I would have thought. 730. Well, as you still, I represent our owners at $730,000 on that vendor bid. I look for 20 on from there. Who's got 50? 750, I mean. It's 750 I look for, but it's 730 I have, representing our owners on that vendor bid. Should be really nice and easy for you to come in at $750,000 for 68B Glenmore Ave. Once I put you on notice, Twice as I count it down for Glenmore. Oodles of space, beautiful private backyard, that sunny conservatory. Third chance, quickly. Now's your time. Cash and unconditional bidders, you're the absolute best. Premium buyers in the marketplace. Look, if there's not a further bid, I'm not going to place another vendor bid on my lovely owner's behalf. I'm simply going to pass the property in at $730,000. Is there 10,000 anywhere? Very good. Well, I simply pass the property in back to your very capable and astute hands, Leanne. At 7:30, we're not for sale. I am going to follow up that pass-in announcement with an announcement of an asking price. We are now priced to sell at $819,000. 819. You can buy 68B Glenmore Avenue today. I'm surprised, Leanne, that there's people not lining up in front of you already, but I would suggest there will be. So if you haven't seen the property and you want to go and chat to Leanne, she's lovely. She's even nicer than I am. Good luck. Good luck to all involved. I am now going to pass on to Daniel Pengelly for the first time today. Daniel, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Kia ora and good morning, everyone. How are you?
Good.
Good, that was one person paying attention. That's right, my fault. I surprised you with a question. Don't worry, I'm not going to count it as a bid. How are you?
Good, right.
Wonderful. We do need to make some noise to sell and buy houses today, so that's a bit of your warm-up for it. I take you now to 54 Forest Drive, Parklands. Ably brought to the market by Andrew Swift and Milena Bartlett. Team, all ready to go? Fantastic. Formerly described as an estate in freehold, comprising some 680 square metres on lot 32, deposited plan 70950, all contained and described on the record of title that Andrew and Milena will have made readily available to you. Settlement is set down for Thursday the 17th of November 2022. The bidding today is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Now, I take it that you have read and understood clause 23 of the contract. You bid and you buy on that basis. The list of chattels is unchanged, and I see there that you're going to be toasty and warm in this house with underfloor heating, heat pump, gas fire, and DVS system. What a setup. I'm going to try and convince my partner to do that at our house as well. Now, I can see why Peter and Anne have been here 21 years, with being so close to Waimarie Beach and Waimarie Golf Club, and they're using their knowledge of their time here to rebuild, make it new and improved as of 2015. The architectural and sheltered entrance is a wonderful welcome into this property. I love the peaked lounge, giving character and a sense of scale to the roof. Now, as a former chef, I love stepping into the kitchen here, as I could see myself entertaining, cooking, and with that butler's pantry, I can hide the takeaway containers out the back, out of view. You've got 4 large bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2 living areas, 2 car garages. This is the perfect family home. My instructions are very clear here. I open the bidding at $800,000 on a vendor bid, looking for $25,000 on the rights. Give you a moment to consider that. $800,000. Shouldn't be hesitating there. There should be a line like tickets for the Elton John concert at that price. Getting into Parklands. First time at 800. Second. Third time. Straight away from the golf course. That's your weekend sorted. Take us to 825 on the vendor bid then. I don't hesitate. This property is obviously worth more. 825 on a vendor bid. First time. Second time. You've got that beautiful patio out the front, north facing. Great place to relax on the weekend. You can see Peter and Anne there with wine in hands. They've enjoyed it immensely. Third time. Looking for 25 on the rise. I take us to 850 then on a vendor bid. 850,000. First, second, third time. I'm surprised. I'll take us to 875 quite happily. Worth more than that. 875 on a vendor bid. And if there's no movement, I simply pass in and I hand back to Andrew and Milena. I believe there's conditional interest outside the room. This is the chance to nab it today though. First, second, third time at 875. Well, Andrew, Milena, I am surprised. I simply pass back to you to work with your conditional interest. If you have interest in this property, please get in touch with us soon, as I believe there may be an offer pending. Best of luck to our owners, and Andrew and Milena, thank you very much. And I'll pass back to Mr. Mark Morrison.
Thank you, Daniel.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also have an update, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Alana's just slipped me a bit of paper there. I have some news as well that will hopefully titillate and tease you. I have a price to put on this property at $949,000. Priced at $949,000. I believe your phone will be ringing off the hook shortly, Andrew, at that price. Best of luck. Thank you so much.
Well, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. I take us back to number 1 bar 14 Meadow Street in Papanui. We called this auction some time ago. We left the room with the highest bidder to have some conversations at $652,500. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to announce that our owners have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract. They've withdrawn 1 bar 14 Meadow Street, Papanui, and sold it outside of the room. So congratulations to both buyers and sellers. This is where the grass gets greener in Meadow Street.
Thanks, folks, for your patience. Let us now move forward in our program to our 7th opportunity of the day. Number 4, Kahu Road in Fennelton, brought to the market by Team Bailey. Brendan Hart representing Team Bailey today here at number 4 Kahu Road. Good luck to all involved. Today you buy, folks, in estate and freehold. You secure 875 square metres of that freehold parcel, more or less. It's lot 345. Deposit of plan is 7942. Which is all outlined in your certificate of title that Brendan and the team have been filing through to your inboxes for you to review long into the night. Now, the settlement date is set down for Friday the 21st of October of this year, or any other such date that has been mutually agreed upon in writing. Schedule 2 outlines a lengthy and impressive list of chattels. Your further terms, clauses 22 through to 24. You bid and you buy on that basis, folks. Today your bidding is cash and unconditional in all respects. What a very special residence here at number 4 Kahu Road we bring to the market today. Yes, this is a home from a bygone era, but it is super relevant here in 2022. Careful, considered in terms of the updates and modernisation that has taken place with this one over the years. The period features, naturally, they are abound, they are plentiful. That grand Caldy staircase, that is your absolute stairway to heaven, there is no doubt about it, because upstairs you are met and greeted by the master bedroom. That's your masterpiece. 2 further bedrooms. Downstairs, another bedroom. Nice option there if you just don't want to face the stairs at the end of the night after 1 or 2 red wines, potentially. So many stunning places in this home, there is no doubt about it. Just to kick back and relax inside and out. Love the fact that you've got plentiful off-street parking. You see it there up on screen, the dual access. You've got the garaging down the rear. You can wander to the Riccarton Market in the morning. Hagley Park's just up the road, and you are in zone for absolutely fantastic school zoning. This is wonderful real estate, folks. It deserves the absolute best from you. I'm going to open up the bidding today, Brendan, at 1,500,000 on a vendor bid. Let's move forward in 50s. It should be really easy to get out of the starting blocks at 1,550. 1.5 with me. Vendor bid. 1,550. Good luck, sir. All the very best in your endeavours today. Working alongside Michael Fisher at 1,550 from our Harcourts network at 1,550. I make it 1.6 next rung up the ladder. But at 1,550 with my starter, first chance for a breathtaking home. Deserving of your best. Deserves your bid at 1.6. Twice cool. Character. 1.6, Brendan Hart working with a registered telephone bidder, and 1,650 straight back. Thank you, sir, at $1,650,000. I look for 1.7, Brendan. Should be a no-brainer at these levels. First chance. 1.7, there we go, on 1,750, sir. I look straight back to you. 2.5 million. Oh, you want to move in 25s. Okay, so you want to bid 1,725. Okay, sure, why not? Not my strategy, not my suggestion, but I'll work with you, sir. Your money's better than mine. At 1,725, come back with 50 on from here, Brendan. Get me through to 775. It's at 1,725. Just the 25 on. Okay, so we fight fire with fire. So you've started something here with the 25. So give me another at 1,775. Nicely done at 775. I have 1,775. Round me off to 1.8, Brendan. It makes sense at these levels. For a home such as this, the best of school zoning on offer in Christchurch. Give your children a head start in life. Some parents need all the help they can get. Well, you'll get it here. First call. Come back at 1.8, Brendan. Absolutely. 1.8. There we go at 1.8. So do you accelerate? Do you double me up and come back at 1.850, or are you happy in the 25s? First call, make sure you hold that highest bid at all stages. That's really important. 1,825, very good at 1,825. 1,825, I look for 1,850 on. Just two in at this stage. I welcome in anyone else. Doesn't have to be a spectator sport, these auctions. 1,850. And 1,875 is next. Just a simple nod. We'll do a wave, a wink. 1,850 I have. I chase down another 25. So wrong way. Up and down's a whole lot better. Keep working with me. We're just getting to know each other. But at $1,850,000, where's your opinion north of here? Perhaps 10,000 is more comfortable for you. First chance. Just to keep your nose in front. Twice. Quickly. Boys and girls high zone. Multiple bedrooms, living spaces. Been on the market the last 3.5 weeks or so. We're not selling yet though. You'll be one of the first to know when we are though. Very good. At 1,850,000, we've got a bit of work to do, sir. Why don't you bid me that 25 I was asking for and see if that helps our owners. Very good. Twice cool. At 1,850 with Brendan on the phone. Brendan, do we advance our bid or do we pause and have a conversation? Pause, very good. Sir, unless I see a bid from you, I am going to pause with Brendan's telephone, but you know all rights transfer there. Third chance, final chance, not even 5,000. Very good, happy to play it that way, that's fine. At 1,850,000 we pause. We'll find some space out the back at 1,850,000. We offer our telephone bidder first rights to buy. Quick conduct. Alrighty, folks, it's almost 11 o'clock, so we are able to move forward in just a few moments to 22 Heartmount Place on the coast in Punakaiki. Number 8 in your programs if you're looking for some reference. Before I take you there and introduce the property, I do just remind you of our conduct of auction, how things work today. In all cases, in all auctions, we are working to confidential reserve prices. We won't disclose those reserves to you, the bidders at large. I think as the bidders today, you've actually got the easiest job here. It's simply to get the bidding up to those reserve prices, and assuming we can work together to do that, the highest bid who's bid that our numerous auctioneers working here at Harcourts Gold accept, you will very simply be the purchaser. We can nominate the sum by which the bids increase. We can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the best interest of our owners. And if there is any argy-bargy with the bidding, well, I'll just send Mitch over and he'll sort you out. No, we'll just revert to the last undisputed bid and then we will recommence the bidding from there. Vendor bidding, it may be a phrase you've heard of before. Vendor bidding is, ironically, a bid on behalf of our vendor, our owner. If we place a vendor bid, you can be rest assured that it's well under our selling instructions, well under those reserve prices. And if we place a vendor bid, we will call it a vendor bid. Best course of action is just to simply bid with confidence over and above those vendor bids. Now, the part you're all here for today, more than likely, it's not to see me, but it's to see that hammer fall down in your favour, your direction. When it does, you're the winner. Congratulations. Before you commence your celebrations, you need to sign some documentation and arrange a payment of that deposit equaling 10% or 1/10 of the purchase price. I'll let you choose which one you would prefer. 22 Heartmount Place in Punakaiki is where we head now. Sandra O'Brien, she takes off her auctioneer hat. She puts her very capable sales consultant hat on, her agent hat on at this stage to represent number 22 Heartmount Place in Punakaiki. Good luck, Sandra. I know this is a really special home and opportunity that we bring to the market today. It's an estate in freehold that you secure. It is 809 very generous square metres of that West Coast freehold dirt. It is lot 11, it's deposited plan 2805, and it's all outlined in that certificate of title that Sandra's been making overwhelmingly available to you. The 31st of October of this year is the conjoined settlement and possession date. I note we have some registered telephone bidders. To be fair, we have numerous telephone bidders here today, those that are unable to be here at Harcourts Gold. That's fine, we will just take our time. I'll be sure to point out those telephone bidders, but rest assured I've cited the paperwork, happy to move forward on that basis. Schedule 2 outlines the impressive list of chattels. Further terms of sale, nice and easy with this one because there is just clause 23. But as I just mentioned before, your bidding is cash and unconditional in all respects. 22 Heartmount Place, Punakaiki. This is an absolutely stunning piece of real estate tucked away on the majestic west coast. Nothing here is done by mistake, all very carefully thought out, well considered. And the home, it just sits in its surroundings so beautifully. It's not overwhelming the land, it's just working in sync with the land. There is absolutely no doubt about that, no drain or strain on its surroundings. Those lines from inside the home to outside are blurred, there's no doubt about that because those doors just open up. And your surround sound, the music that you will hear, is the waves crashing in the evening and also bird song aplenty. Perhaps this is a weekend getaway for you. Maybe this is your retirement home. Maybe this is the place for you to come and write or compose. No matter your situation, no matter your motivation for this one, opportunities such as this are rare to come to the market. Folks, put your best foot forward today. Be brave and be bold. I'm going to start things away to make it really easy. I'm going to draw a line in that West Coast sand at $500,000. I place a vendor bid at $500,000. Let's move forward in 20s on from there. It works really well. Look for 520. Beautiful. Punakaiki, hiking, biking, the beaches. That good old-fashioned West Coast hospitality on offer here, but you need to bid. At $500,000, first chance for a great lifestyle for the second time. Looking for 20. Third call, folks. I remind you, this is not a library. Sir, welcome in. 520. Nice to see you. Saving the auctioneer today. Thank you. At $520,000, very good luck to you. At $520,000. Let's roll forward in 20s as I look for 540. Next rung up the ladder. Who goes next? Announce the time. Did a bit. 540. Nice to see you. Got you there just in time at $540,000. At 540 and 60 with you, Sue. He says yes quickly and confidence back at 560 for a beautiful lifestyle. 80, it's your turn. Too early. You're better than that as well. 580. Welcome back. There you go. Should be a no-brainer at 580 and straight back at 600. There you go. There's your social proof. At $600,000 I have. Once called 620. Twice as I count it down and I welcome in more. 30 minutes, no, just stretching. It's fine. Everyone's got their own strategy. 620 with my starter. Is he here to finish it today? Let's find out. Did you come back with 20? Surely. Easy. Yes? What about that 10 you're offering me before? I'll work with you today at 6:30. I won't sell you the home at 6:30, but it just puts your nose back in front. Third chance, need to know quickly, otherwise I just pause here with our highest bidder at $620,000. Now's the time, folks. This is not a spectator sport at $620,000. Papanui 630 Margaret Danza from our Redwood office, and Sir at 640, absolutely considered but in control at 640,050 with you, Margaret. And there we go, folks, starting to gain some momentum at $650,000 and 660, Sir, would you say? Once cool. Well, I wasn't asking for fives, but very good. I'm in a good mood at 655. Not sure if that puts off the competition, but I work with you. At $655,000 at the back of the room at 655 the bid. I'd suggest tens, but I work in your fives if that's more comfortable for you. For a gorgeous lifestyle. Tucked away that private oasis here in Punapaiki in number 22. 655. Thank you, ma'am. I haven't heard from you for a little while. I welcome you back in. What else would you do with your money? First, second chance. At 655, Margaret. I'm looking for 660. Otherwise, I'm going to pause with our highest bidder. All rights transferred here. They gave the first opportunity. Third. Final time, folks. At 655, Margaret, any more interest north of there? Even 2.5. Right, good. God loves a try, so do I. 655. Okay, what we do is I simply pause here. I've given you ample opportunity, sir. I'm going to pause with you first. We're going to have a conversation with you out in the back rooms, offer you an opportunity to own Heartmount Pl north of $655,000. Pausing at 655.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Loads and loads of activity here this morning. Negotiations inside and outside of the room. Big conversations to be had. Let's move forward with our catalogue and take you forward to our next offering, proudly brought to the market by Michelle Fu and Archer June. Michelle, Archer, are you all set to go? Beautiful campaign and what I deem to be a beautiful location in the heart of Harewood. The property itself, though, more formally described as number 12 Patricia Place in Harewood. This is a freehold parcel of land, some 725 square metres. You'll find that on lot 7, deposited plan 56156. It's contained and described in certificate of title, volume 33B, folio 971 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today, that's GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Of course, we take that you have read, you've understood clauses 23 through to 26. You bid, you buy on that basis. And once again, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. No change, excuse me, no change to the chattels, so I won't go through that. Possession and settlement set down for the 1st of November 2022 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Excuse me. Patricia Place. This is superbly big and superbly bold. This is an exceptional home with what I think is a really, really powerful and exceptional floor plan. It offers loads and loads of space, loads of zones, some 290 odd square metres of dwelling, gives you a chance to roam and wander, gives you a chance to have some separation from family should you require that. Multiple living spaces, of course, a beautiful mix of accommodation being both upstairs and downstairs, and of course beautiful bathrooms. 5 bedrooms in total, set in Harewood in that beautiful place called Patricia Place. It really is just one of those fabulous locations. Kitchen is fabulous. I'm sure that the inner chef in all of you will come out when you purchase number 12 because it is all set to rule and bring the next My Kitchen Rules or the next Master Chef out in all of you. That's a fabulous offering. There's a beautiful mix of hard and soft surfaces, easy flow, indoor and out. It really just represents a cracking good home of proportions, and some would call it commodious proportions, but it's a great home in a great location. My instructions, open the bidding at $850,000. I look for $875 on the rise. Is there 25 to take us north? But at $850, it's with me on a vendor bid at $850,000. Who bids me 8 3/4? Well, that worked. I thought that would have got everybody smiling, hands in the air. I thought you would have been all over. It's been like a school dance. Loads and loads of people, but nothing happening. $850,000 on a vendor bid. What do you say from there, buyers? Look for 25 at 850's the call now. $850,000 on a vendor bid. I chase 875 once. First call then at 850. If you've never bid at an auction, put your hand in the air now. Won't sell it to you, but it'll make me feel better. At $850,000 twice. Third call then at 850. Yeah, I'm staggered. Thought there would have been more hands in the air than a bank robbery at this level, but at $850,000, I simply advance to $875,000 on a vendor bid. Michelle, vendor bid with me at $875. If your clients are interested, if you bid me $900, we'll stop and have a conversation outside of the room. But at $875 on a vendor bid, I look for $900 and we'll have a conversation. At $875. $875,000, beautiful offering, multiple living spaces. Memories will be made and developed here for a lifetime at $875. 8 3/4, fairly bid and offered now on a vendor bid at $875. I look for $900. We simply have a conversation at $875. First call. Second. Third call at $875. Team working with some potential interest at $875. Michelle, Henry, at $875. Do we see a bid or do we simply advance the bidding and pass at $875,000? Now's the time to affirm your interest at $875. 8.75 the bid. First, second, third time then at 8.75. I simply advanced the bidding one last time to $900,000. $900,000 on a vendor bid. If I don't see any bidding, ladies and gentlemen, I simply pass the property back in and we play to the conditional market. We deal with all interests outside of the room at $900,000. I give you 3 opportunities to place the bid for the right to have a conversation. First call at 900, second at 900,000, third final call. Had its time buyers at $900,000. Well, Michelle Archer, I'm simply going to pass the property back into you at $900,000. We'll work with all interest outside the room. If you do have any interest in number 12, Patricia Place in Harewood, please avail yourself upon Michelle Fu, Archer Zhu. They've been your tour guides to ownership. They'll help you get over the line with this wonderful offering. Michelle Archer, passing back to you, and we'll work with all interest. We'll put some bidding music on just to get you in the mood before we actually jump in our catalogue. We're going to move forward due to some time restraints to Toledo. So I hand back over to Mr. Mark Morrison, then we will come back to number 376, Papanui Rd.
Thank you, Chris. For your patience, as Chris just mentioned before, we jump forward in our program. We take you to 11 Toledo Place in Mount Pleasant. Don't worry, do not despair. We will be back to Deb Crosby's Papanui Rd very, very shortly. But I do just take us to number 11 Toledo Place, brought to market by Mr. Richard Burke. He always runs an impeccable campaign, attention to detail, second to none. Number 11 Toledo Place is more formally described as being an estate and freehold. You secure 807 square metres of the best land available to you here in New Zealand. It's lot 13, it's depositor plan 341, read 2, all outlined in its certificate of title that Richard's been making available to you for your review. The 24th of November 2022, that's our conjoined settlement and possession date, the day you get the keys. You may have made prior arrangements in writing with our owners to an alternative date, so you certainly play to those terms. That is absolutely fine. And Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels that you received and your further terms of sale. Clauses 23 through to 29. You bid and you buy on that basis, and as we always remind you, your bidding today is cash and unconditional. Number 11 Toledo Place. Say this is a big welcome to your happily ever after. This is a home that keeps on giving, and I don't think it's one you'll ever tire of coming home to. Yes, it's classic 1970s design, but at the same time, beautifully complemented by those 21st century updates. It makes the home so relevant, and it makes it work for us here in 2022. The views on offer, they are simply superb. If you've been up to the property, you'll understand what I mean. I love the fact, of course, the swimming pool, that's a huge hit. No matter if you're a child or a kid at heart, you'll just love being in that swimming pool with the warmer months ahead. That space off the garage, media room, potentially work from home space, the teenage retreat, perhaps you set it up as the home gym. Nice to have options, nice to have spaces to create the places that you desire. Multiple bedrooms, living spaces are on offer. I've mentioned the garaging and plentiful off-street parking. This just ticks all the boxes, folks. What a wonderful home. My instructions today is to open the bidding at $900,000. Vendor bid. Let's move forward in 25s on the rise. Who's got 925? Anthony Dean, what was your bid, sir?
1.1.
Okay, so you put 200,000 on. That's a strong, bold bid at $1.1 million. Not here to dilly-dally. But I move forward in 10s on the rise from here. Don't let that put you off. At 10 on. There we go. 1,110,000. Thank you, Lydia. At 1,110,000. Another 200,000, Anthony.
20.
20 on top at 1,130,000. At $1,130,000. 2 in at this stage, and I welcome in more.
10.
10 more at 1,140,000. So it's 10s, years, and 20s. At 1,160, I take it, surely.
160.
1,160, confidently and quickly back at 1,160 and 70, I take it, Lydia. With your buys at 1,170 it is. 10 here and 20 here all day long. 1,190, Anthony. Or is it straight to 1.2? First chance at 1,170, twice as I call it down.
1,190.
1,190, there you go, 1.2, wide open. It's convenient and it's easy. Get there first, folks.
1.2.
Good. At 1,200,000, that's the way to do it at 1.2. 2 in at this stage, but I welcome in more. At $1,200,000.
5.
A 5, a considered 5, a careful and cautious 5 at 1,205.
5 more.
And 5 more, we play the 5 game. High 5 to you both at 1,210,000, fairly bit away, first chance.
5.
5 at 215.
10,000.
Good, at 225. 1,225 at 1,225,000.
5.
5, very good, at 230. 1,200,000. Oh, Jane, you want to bid?
I'm going to.
You've
No,
got to
I'd love
interrupt.
to bid, actually.
It's a good
I
time,
know
isn't it?
we want to announce we're on the market.
We're on the market at $1,230,000. We are selling on the market. Out she goes at 1,230,000. Now's the time. That was all a warm up, folks. That was the precursor, the curtain raiser, whatever you want to call it. But today we play for the keys at $1,230,000.
10,000.
240. This is the time to be bold and courageous. 241. Okay, 241. Not as bold, but still courageous. At 1,241,000. Come back at 1,250, Lydia. Round me off.
4,000 on, please.
4,000 at 245. Okay, at 245, I have at 1,245,000. Think of the many happy years ahead. Think of the dinner parties. Think of the friends coming around for a swim. At 246, another 4, Lydia, surely at that 250 I was asking for. At 250, and so polite with it. At 1,250,000 at 1.25 million. On the market and selling at 1,250, first time.
10.
Good. I like this change up of strategy at 260. Fight fire with fire. Lydia, keep working at 1,260,000. Come back at 270. It's worth it all day long.
It does.
I'll tell you if you pay too much and you're doing just fine so far. At 1,260,000, it's just away from you by 10. Just trying to help you into home ownership. Do you want to play one of their $1,000 strategies from before, perhaps? Selling at 1,260, first, second. At $500 on the side.
2, please.
Another 2, increasing their position. That's a good bold bid at 1,262,000. At 262, I have over the million. We are on the market and we're selling. I'm just trying to help you into your future home. Trying to help with those many years of happiness ahead. But at 1,262,000, first, second, I sell away. Done. Really appreciate the bidding. All the very best in your property search. For the third and final time, as I scan the room, I check the room at Toledo. Richard Burke, you always run a wonderful campaign. You've done it again at 1,262,000. It's going. Sold this way. Nicely done. Fantastic result there. Congratulations to all that bold. Folks, an update for you, if I may. I know good excitement there in Toledo, but I have an update for you. Just as exciting, I would suggest, at number 4, Kahu Road in Pendleton. We paused at $1,850,000 a little while ago. I understand outside of the rooms we have had some conversations with highest bidder and with our owners. Our owners have exercised their right under clause 2.6 in the contract, and they've withdrawn the property from market and sold it outside of the auction room. So congratulations to all involved there. Now I'm going to catch my breath. I'm going to hand over to you, Chris, because you're going to take us to Papanui Rd just down the road.
Well done. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move forward with our catalogue. I welcome to the front of the room Deb Crosby. She's been your beacon of knowledge. She's taken you down that driveway of due diligence and filled your inboxes with all of the information to enable you to be here today for our next offering at 376 Papanui Road in Stroud. Deb, you all set to go? Good luck to you, Deb, and good luck to our wonderful, wonderful owners. The property, though, the postie knows this one is 376 Papanui Road, Stroud in Christchurch City. This is a beautiful freehold parcel of land, some 885 square metres on Lot 1, deposited plan 21758. You'll find that contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 1B, Folio 977 of the Canterbury Land Registry. You're bidding today, once again, that's GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Beautiful big chattels list. I'm not going to go through that. That hasn't changed from the draft. I won't go through that. We'll take that as being read. There is some delights in that if you've read the contract as well as I have. We take that you've read, you've understood clauses 23 through 25. You bid, you buy on that basis. And as we've said all day, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Possession and settlement date. You will have the most amazing Christmas. That's set down for the 19th of December 2022 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. A fabulous opportunity in the heart of Stroud. Now, I'm going to take you back just one last time before we look for your competitive bidding. Homes of this era, they weren't built to budget. They were built to stand the test of time. They were built for quality. This era, and in this era of home, there are beautiful timbers. They line the halls and the walls, and it just gives you a sense of quality, a sense of peace, and a sense of calm. I love this home. I visited this home the other day, and I walked in, and everything just comes down to a beautiful level. You feel so wonderful in the home. A beautiful array of spaces, a mix of opportunities, and a mix of living throughout the home. Private areas that allow you just to gather your thoughts and enjoy the surrounds of such a magnificent home. I love the way it sits on its site. The site is big, it's botanical, and it is just beautifully situated with mature plantings. This is the good life, out the back with a beautiful garden. Just superb. I love the arch gola. I love the pool, the spa. It really is about beautiful living. And that workshop, that's in an as-is state, but that sits there for you to tinker. That sits there for you to play. That sits there for you to get away as well. This is a fabulous home. Those lid-light windows, gee, old windows allowing new light in every day. Just sets such a beautiful, beautiful scene. This is a home of much love. It is a home that has been cherished, and it is a home that you will be able to build some beautiful and fond memories. An array of spaces both up and down. It really is just a stunning home. I can see families gathering around the dining table and building such beautiful memories. Buyers, my instructions, open the bidding at $1 million. At $1 million with me on a vendor bid, I look for 50 on the roll. At $1 million bid now. Who bids me $1,050,000? 10.50. It's a little after that. It's actually 11.30, but I look for 10.50 on the rise, if you will. At $1 million bid now. Who bids me 50? First call, at 1 million. I look for 1,050,000. Second call. Second call at 1,050,000.
Sweet.
Looking for 50, sir. A little early for 20s. Happily take 50. Can I ask you back at 50? Too early to put 20 on there. I'd be doing my beautiful owners a disservice, sir. Invite you back at 1,050,000. Thank you, at 1,050,000. Respectfully, like people like yourself, love working with good folk like yourself. At 1,050,000 bid now. At 1,050,000, there's the buyers, there's the bidding folks at 1,050,000. I look for 1-1 on the rise at 1,050,000 with my new best friend in the corner at 1,050,000. First call. Second call at 10.50. Third final call at 1,050,000. Gee, you surprised me, guys. You surprised me. But 1-1 with me, sir. Couldn't sell at these levels at $1,100,000. I'm in a good mood. Let's go 1,150. We'll stop and have a conversation. Couldn't sell it to you at 1,150, but I'm happy to chat to you. Offer you an opportunity if you bid me 1,150,000. It's the best place to be, sir, in front and having a conversation. But at 1-1, it's with me. 1,150, and I promise we'll pause and have a conversation. 1,100,000. Thank you, sir. Welcome back at 1,150,000. Buyers at 1,150. I'm going to pause if I don't see a bid at 1,150,000. Sir, pause with you at 1,150,000. We'll find some space. Good luck to you, and we'll offer you an opportunity to purchase outside the room. Auction is still live at 1,150,000.
Let's move things along, folks. We'll move on to 67D Burke Street, sitting 11th in our lineup this morning. Welcome to Team Bailey. I believe Brendan's been able looking after things for our owners, Helen and David. Wish you well, owners, today. Right, 67D Burke Street is more formally known and described as a freehold parcel of some 317 square metres. Now that's contained on Lot 5, Deposit Plan 454078, or contained and identified in that record of title 582310 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Schedule 2, well, that contains all those chattels and they haven't changed to your original draft, so we won't go through those. In further terms of sale, very simple, clauses 23 to 25. We take that you've read and understood those. Settlement date, possession, one and the same. That'll occur on the 14th of October or later by mutual agreement if you have otherwise arranged in writing prior to bidding today. Well, let's take one more look through 67D Burke Street. Now, when I popped through this in the weekend, I was totally surprised to see the double garaging. So seldom seen with such a lock-up and leave property, yet so often sought after. And that garaging would no doubt, given the property's prime location to the CBD, house the vehicles more often than not. Low maintenance, sunny and warm, and the open plan design on the ground floor ensures an intimate environment, whether you are on your own or entertaining your friends. Consideration has been given to really good storage throughout here, and I love the fact that each of those 2 bedrooms have their own ensuite, and that ensures that morning rush, well, it'll be a non-event. A thoughtful and practical addition is the powder room for guests on the ground floor. Now, this one has to be a no-brainer, whether you're looking to get onto the property ladder or seek an investment opportunity. This is a rare opportunity on offer, folks, because not only can you look to buy this, in time you can look to buy the whole block, just broadening your portfolio. A lot more could be said for such a wise post-quake investment, but enough from me. My instructions are to open the bidding at $480,000. Look for your rises in 20 from there. Is there 500 anywhere in the room to get us underway with an auction this morning? 500 fairly bid on the right with our Ray White agent representing her buyer. Thank you very much, Olivia. 500,000 against the window. 500 triple O. Is there 20 on the rise? 520 anywhere. Looking for 520.
Would you take 510?
But early, Catherine, for 510. Would he just double it up, dig deeper in those pockets and give us 520? Not going to buy it for that. 520,000 looking for now. Currently 500. He'll have more. Tell him he'll have more money to put towards the mortgage because he'll save it on petrol.
520.
520. Thank you. Appreciate the increase. 520,000 now. 2 of you in the race. Should and 5. Will you give me double it up? Give me 540. Yes, 540 we now have. 540 triple O now bid. It's against you, Catherine. One bid seldom buys. You can take me to 560.
Yes.
540 the bid. The walk to restaurants and cafes here. There's no time spent gardening here, folks. It's just simply walk in and walk out. It's like spray on. And spray on. 550. 550, thank you. I'll take your 10. 550,000 and afford you the same opportunity, and 60 we now have. 560,000. Opposite sides of the room, not good for my neck, but I can take control of that. 560 bid now. Is there 570 back, Catherine? Low maintenance, sunny and warm. I'll welcome anyone else in. You can all play too.
565. Would you take 5?
Will he keeps cutting me short. Keeps cutting me short. Is there 570 there? Double it up. Worth it all day long. 560, the bid's over here. Against you.
565.
565, well, it's fine. Your persistence beats my resistance. At 565 we now have 565,000. I look to the far right. We're far right and far left. Well, this is going to be something we'll all experience soon. You're either there or you're there. The 565 now bid. Is there 570 in the room? Currently bid over here, Catherine, against you. It all starts here, but you can end up with the whole block in time. Can't sell it to you for 565. I'll call it away 3 times. Need an increase. Or we'll simply pause and have a discussion, Brendan. First time at 565,000 and 2.5. Then half again. But like Chris, there'll be nothing left for me at the end of the day. 567.5 now, but appreciate your increase. Still not a level we can sell. Call it away 3 times, and then we'll offer you an opportunity and we'll negotiate outside the room. 560 and 570 we now have. Taken back on the left. Will you give me 575? Double it up. Be strong. Work it all day long at these levels. 570 bid here. First call. Twice. Third final call. Are you sure? Well, hold on tight, Catherine, because we'll have a discussion with your buyers. We'll find some space outside the room and we'll offer them an opportunity. Auction is paused on a live bid at 570,000.
Folks, thank you for your patience. I take us back now to 22 Heartmount Pl in Punakaiki. We paused a little while ago at the bid at $655,000, as you see out on the screen. We've had some conversations with our highest bidder and our owners out in the back rooms. The conclusion is that our highest bidder has graciously increased their bid through to $715,000. Sir, I just get confirmation at $715. That's where your bid stands. Appreciate that. Thumbs up. That's always good. Look, at this stage, folks, our owners do hold the property in slightly higher regard than that. So we're not at a level where I have any exciting news around being on the market and selling. But what I do at $715 is I reopen the property, the auction, I re-offer the opportunity, and I look for a bid north of there, potentially $720,000 anywhere in the room. Otherwise, I'll just be passing in at $715, and we open up the property to that conditional market. 715 is their 5 on from here for the first time. The beautiful lifestyle on the West Coast twice. And third and final time at $715,000, all done outside. Well, Sandra, I pass the property into your very capable hands. We work with all parties outside of the room moving forward, passing in at $715. And I'm going to hand over to Daniel Kingali because he's taking us to Aidenfield, Kinsella Crescent next.
Kia ora, everyone. We move now to 34 Kinsella Crescent, Aidenfield. Ably brought to the market by Andrew Swift and Milena Bartlett, all ready to go, team. Wonderful. Formally described as an estate and freehold, comprising some 717 square metres on lot 72. Deposited plan 302598, all contained and described on that record of title that Andrew and Milena have supplied to you. Settlement, when you can take over, is set down for Friday the 14th of October 2022 or any other date that has been mutually agreed in writing with our owners. Now, I take it that you have read and understood clauses 23, 24 and 25 of the contract. You bid, you buy on that basis. Cash and unconditional is your bidding, and the price is GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. There is a list of chattels supplied that is unchanged, and I see that it comes with the super tub. I don't know what makes it super, but that sounds really exciting for the night that you move in. Now we go back for one last look at 34 Kinsella. Well, this has been a home to a lovely and supportive family for the last 20 years. I know we have some of the family in the room and others watching at home from today, so best of luck to you team. Now, they offer this 3-bedroom home for one of you to get into Aidenfield and to make it your own. 717 square metre section with lawn, veggie gardens and fruit trees. You've got your 2-car garage, your dedicated office and more importantly, ample storage. That is something that I see missing in most new builds. You don't have that problem here. Double glazing, brick and tile, you have a solid base. All you have to do to make it your own is maybe update the colour scheme. No judgment here, but maybe. We will see. Now, a colleague of mine said to me, Dan, I'm not sure if you're going to sell this house today. And I turned to him and I said, I can sell it. Thank you for the groans. I'm here all morning. I open with a vendor bid of $650,000 to get us away. 650. What was that, sir?
660.
660. A little bit low, sir. Looking for 20 on the rise. Take us to 670. You're very compliant, sir. You don't want to take us to 900,000. All right, 670 it is with you, sir. Looking for 20,000 on the rise. And 690. Welcome in Sandy Sladen's fires. 690. Do you come back at 710?
Yes, sir.
710, sir. Very good. I'm loving this relationship. I wish my partner was like this. 710 and 730. 730,000 on the back. Do you come back at 750, sir?
740.
740. Cut me in half. I'll work with you there on the 10s. 740. But if you want to keep strong, keep hitting those 20s. 740 over here. 760. That's the way to do it, sir. Very good. 760. He's setting the tone, sir. You have to match. 760. If you want this to be yours, 760. Take us to 780.
No, 770.
770. All right. I'll work with your 10s. 770. You can take us to 790 then, sir. Absolutely. 790. Very compliant teams here. I like this. 790 and take us to 800, sir.
No.
No? All right. I'll leave you to cogitate.
795.
795. All right. I'll work with that. 795. Sir, show them how it's done. You just stick in those 20s. 790. 800. You're going to match them on the 5s. Don't listen to me. What do I know? Don't know anything about real estate. 800,000 there. Sir, 805. Right. 800,000 first time. Happy to work on the 5s. Second time. Third time at 800,000. I don't have instructions to sell at this point, sir. Do you want...
2,000 more.
What was that?
2,000 more.
2,000. It's a bit light. Do you want to give me a 5? 5. Albert, there we go. This is very compliant. Give me 50. 805. 805 on the phone. You're not going to lose it for 5, sir. 810. 810. And we come back at 815. Welcome in the silent bidder in the middle, waiting there. There's conversation happening. I'll give a little bit of space, but we do need to sell it. 810. Take us to 815. And so you're welcome back at any time. Just sweep in at the end. 810. First time. Second time. Third time at 810.
2 more. Will you take 2 now?
2 more? No, give me 5. It started so well and it's gotten aggressive. Okay, I'll take you 2, but that's not going to get it for you. 812. Do you stay in the 5s? 812. 817. That's how you do it, man. You need to convey it to the person on the phone. 817. First time, take us to 822. Second time. Third time at 817. Getting into Aidenfield, you've got a 10-minute drive to the central city. You shouldn't be hesitating at this price. Just trying to give a little bit of space.
1 more.
1 more. You're killing me here. 1 more. 818.
1 more.
Okay, all right. Well, I will. All right, you're in charge apparently. 818. Take us to 820. Yep, 820. Thank you. If you're going to cut me down, I'm going to double them up over there. 820 at the back. You want to do 1 more again, 821, because that might do it.
Yeah,
Yep,
we're on the market.
we are on the market. Thank you, Doug. We are on the market and selling. We are hair's breadth away from making one of you a new homeowner. 820,000. First time on the market. Second time at 820,000.
822.
There we go, sir. You were listening to me. Sweep it at the end, 822. Do you lose it for 2,000 though? I don't think so. Do you take us to 824? 825, don't listen to me. 825, that's the way to do it. Do you want a sweet back, sir? 825 at the back. You look so proud, sir. You want to make this your house. 825. Give me another 1,000. We're on the market. You're this close to making it yours.
826.
There we go, 826. First time at 826. That's it. 827. You guys were in here last week fighting. You know how to do this. 827, sir. Is there a retort there? No, it's not up to you, sir. You don't get to decide. 827 at the back. Man, this is your. You want to take his tools and sweep in. 827. First time at 827, team. You might have done it. Second time at 827. Third time, there's a smile there. You're getting hopeful. You're preparing to say 830. 830,000. Running out of time. These guys want to get their car up the drive. First, second, third time. All out, all done. 827. Sir, another 500. All done. Team, I know you've been to several open homes. I think you may have done it. 827,000. All out, all done. Oh, I'm getting a hand. I've got the hammer. All out, all done. Going. So, congratulations. 827,000. Well done. A hand goes to Mr. Mark Morrison. Thank you. Folks, good excitement there, but I do take you forward now to 6A Point Ave in Fendleton, brought to the market by Catherine Aiken and Cameron Bailey. Catherine is representing the team here today and looking after our lovely owners. Good luck to all involved. This is a special opportunity. 6A Point Ave, it's an estate in Crossley. All of the information outlined in that certificate of title that Catherine and the team have been filing through to you. I note we have some registered telephone bidders. I've slided the paperwork and I'm very happy to move forward on that basis. I'll nominate and point out those telephone bidders to you should they become relevant. Schedule 2 outlines the list of chattels and your further terms, clauses 22 through to 25. You bid, and you buy on that basis here today in Point Ave. Point Ave, folks, this is one of those always sought after, very well regarded streets here in the Garden City that is Christchurch. 6A, well, it presents an opportunity to secure a superb foothold into this absolutely magnificent street. It's tucked down and away off that already very quiet street. Here, you are going to live a life that is peaceful and very, very easy. Now, that swimming pool, that's got to be a winner, no matter if you are a child or a child at heart. And it just reconnects you to the family-friendly living spaces in through those doors where you are meet with those living and dining spaces. The bedrooms are split 2 up and 2 down for convenience, I should say. So it's nice and easy to make this house work for you. In terms of school zones, well, you all get them all here, don't you? This is magnificent in terms of access to wonderful schools, the malls, the parks,
and recreation are all within very easy reach. I'm going to open up things at $900,000 on a vendor bid, and I welcome in bidding north of there. 950 makes a whole lot of sense to me to get out of the starting blocks. At 900,000 on a vendor bid, I look for 950.
950.
950, Harrison Joseph, working alongside the buyer. Good luck in your endeavours today. Seated in the front, and you're in front at this stage, so that's a good place to be at this stage. Let's see. 1 million, I take it, Jane, thank you. At a million, squeeze me off, and 50 on at a million and 50 at 1050. 1.1 with you, Jane, if you like. It's your turn, the ball's back in your court. At a million and 50. Although you'll be in the swimming pool here, not the tennis court. 1-1 with you, Catherine, representing another registered telephone party. And 50 at 150. Straight down the middle with you at 1,153 in it at this stage. Who goes next? Who gets me through to 1.2 for quality here in Point Ave? 1150 the bids with our starters. 1.2, thanks Catherine. Welcome back to your buyer at 1,200,000 and 1,250 if you like, Harrison, but don't let me limit your buyer.
Another 25.
Oh, another 25. We haven't bid any yet, but that's okay. That's our first one of the day. At 1,225,000, we move in the 25s to shortens my strike so slightly. At 12.25, it's staying in the 50s, Catherine, with 50 on. That's a good bold bid. And 1.3 squares the lead. Just straight back though, confidently and quickly. Love the competition and love the confidence in the bidding at 1,300,000, but it should be easy for these homes. 1,350, resolute in the 50s at 1,300,000.
1,375.
Yeah, good bid. At 1 3/8 of $1 million there, nicely done. At $1,375,000. Another 50 from you, Catherine. Yeah, it is at 1,425,000. Cracking good bid. Putting 50 on, advancing the bid through to 142 and 5. Once, twice. 1,450, I take it.
1,450.
Yeah, good. Okay, staying consistent in the 25s. That's fine. At 1,450, Catherine, I take 1.5 is coming from your bidder. They're comfortable in the 50s, and so they should remain.
1.5.
1.5. There we go at 1.5 and 1.525 for Point Ave. 1.510. Very good. Cuts me back a little bit, but it's still a good bid. Puts your nose in front by $10,000 at 1.5 or 1.0. First call for Point Ave. 2 bedrooms up, 2 bedrooms down. 1.560, Catherine, surely. Your bidder remains consistent right throughout in those 50s.
1.530.
Okay, at 1.530. Just knocks me back a touch. That's okay. I'm used to getting knocked around. At 1,530,000. At 1.530, I have
1,535.
5, 3 and 5. The Beamer, the 535. 535. Lynette.
Can I put a change of instructions? The selling, can you just confirm?
Very, very clear. I understand we're selling at $1,535,000. Couldn't be more clear than that.
1.545.
At 1.545, accelerating the bidding by another 10. Here we go, strap in. This is the time.
1,550.
At 1.550, and I sell away at 550. There we go. You fight for the keys. New name goes on the title. You tell me who it's going to be. At the moment, it's here at 1.550, but Catherine, I'm sure your buyer's got an opinion on that.
1.570.
70, good bid at 1.570. Courageous and bold, putting 20 on. Fight fire with fire. Get me through to 1.590. 71. Was it? Yeah, little one. Okay, interesting. At 1.571. That's the way to do it, though. Wouldn't walk past $1,000 in the street.
75.
At 75, putting 4 together of their own at 1.575. Do you play
1,580.
1.580? That's a little bit better at 1,580,000. Hammers up. Which way do we sell? We sell you happiness, not only 6A Point Ave, a great lifestyle you'll want for very little here in this location at 1.580. First call.
1.585.
85. Just be done with it at 1.6. Get me there straight away. Here we go. At 1.585, it's only money, only 10% today. Twice.
1,587.
87. Rugby World Cup match. You would have been there. I was only 2, I wasn't.
90.
90. 590. Another million or just 1,000? It's fine at 1,591. Knew what you meant. At 1,591. 1,591. We're on the market and selling, folks. Be very clear. Point Ave doesn't get much better than this. Sought after street at 591. Once. You don't lose for 1,000, Catherine. Losing's not in your DNA. Twice.
95.
95.
1.
1.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 1.6, but 1596, that's okay. Leaving the gate wide open for someone else. Get to that psychological barrier first, Catherine. But at 1,596,000, we are selling first, penultimate chance,
6.
1.6. There we go. And 1. That's 601. This is why you sell at auction, but this is why you buy at auction as well. You can change your mind as many times as you like. I used to be indecisive, now I'm not so sure. At 1,601,000.
1 on top.
1 on top, we play the 1 game. And 3, I take it at 603. Yep. At 603. 603 here, selling. First chance, Catherine, it's away from you by 1,000. Give me to 16. 1,000's never worked.
1605.
Okay, so you've doubled me up at 605, and I offer you the same opportunity at 16. But at 605, I have
1606.
606. Very good. At 606, selling, who to, you tell me, once, at 606.
1610.
Good, at 16, that's the way to do it.
1611.
611. Achingly close to 7 foot at 611, but at 611 I have. We're talking dollars, not height here today, at 1,611,000. First chance. At 611. Twice, Catherine.
Yeah, of course.
Third call, you're still smiling, there's more money coming. Quickly though, I put you on notice. Third call, final call at 1,611,000.
1615.
615. Go 630.
Another 1,000.
Fair play. At 616. 616. Catherine, same suggestion going your buyer's way. I suggest 630. Give me 14 grand.
The option is suggesting 630.
Don't get caught up
I
with
should be standing beside
$4,000. Yeah, 1,616. I commence my count to 3.
1620.
620. Harrison, falls back in your client's court. Very good. I don't know about a minute. Give you a little while. 1,620,000. It's away from you. For Point Ave, need I not remind you? At
Another 1,000.
621. Is it the key to the door at 621? Catherine Brennan, it's just over here at 621. I mentioned 630 a little while ago. Surely you go there now. It's 1621. Only 10% today. Think not it's worth what it's worth today. Play that game at 622. 62 and 2. 622. 630 surely. You can phone them if you like. You don't have to text them. You're doing the calculations. There we go. Phone a friend. I would have asked the audience. But at $1,622,000, I remind you, we are on the market. You're behind by $1,000. Once called. Bid.
Another one.
Just to keep things going while you get them on the phone. Why not? You can't get in trouble for the 1,000, surely, at 623. At 623, Brendan, are you nodding because Catherine's bidding? Because it's at 623. One on. Confirm. It's at 623 here for the first time. Second chance. See, that's the feeling you get when you're victorious. You two can be out on the street, hooping and hollering. But at 623, Catherine, it's here at 623. Quickly.
1623.
Give me 2. Give me through to 1 and 5/8. Dara,
1625.
yeah, good. At 1 and 5/8, that's what I asked for. That's nice. That's good. But at 1 and 5/8 of $1 million at 625, first chance.
Another one.
Another one at 626. It's the Mazda, isn't it? At 626. for any of you old enough to remember. At 6:26 and 6:30. Geez, it's coming back into conversation again, isn't it? At 6:26 I have, and I chase down 6:30. First time. Twice. You've done a great job. Is it good enough? Third call, do we sell at the master? At 6:26. One last roll of the dice potentially at 6:30. Harrison, improve your position. Knock him out. Come back with another bid.
It is us, isn't it?
It's with you. Improve your position if you like. At 6:26. Well, I'm delighted to announce at 1,626,000, Pointer is going. It's going this way, Catherine. I've given you plenty of time, and it is sold this way. Congratulations. Well bought. Congratulations to our owners. A wonderful result. Thank you for the opportunity to represent you. We have a couple of properties being negotiated. We'll be back with those updates very, very soon.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the auction rooms. I do bid you actually a good afternoon now. I take you back to our offering at number 376 Papanui Road in Stroan. Now, we paused this auction some time ago with the bid at $1,150,000. We've had some big conversations both inside and outside of the room. Of course, big decisions to be made, and we need to enable everybody to make those decisions in good time. I'm delighted to announce that our owners have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract, and they have withdrawn 376 Papanui Road and sold it outside the auction room. Congratulations to all concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings our auction. We bring that auction to an end, but we do have one property outside of the room under negotiations. We'll come back to you very, very shortly with an update.
Folks, we take you back to 67 D Street in Addington. We paused and left the room a while ago and negotiations have occurred outside the room. We've had a gracious increase to 585,000. Clearly not for sale at that level. Our owners hold the property in higher regard than that. If I see no further bidding, I'll simply call it away 3 times and we'll simply pass the property and hand it back to Team Bailey to carry on negotiations outside the room. First call at 585,000 for this wonderful opportunity. Lock up and leave townhouse. Second call, double garaging. Third final call, you surprised me folks. Be more hands in the air than a bank robbery at these levels. I simply pass the property in at 585,000 and we hand it back to Team Bailey. I wish you well going forward. I know that you'll have a line up on your well, you'll have plenty of people calling you on your phone and you'll hopefully have people lining up on the doorstep at the open home this weekend. I wish you well, wish our sellers well as well going forward. That concludes our auctions for the day here at Harcourts Gold at 471 Papanui Rd. Congratulations to our successful buyers and sellers today and good luck to all those going out to the open home trail this week. We look forward to welcoming you back in our rooms next Thursday. We've got a total of 12 auctions up for your opportunity, so we look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you, wish you well.